Chosen one, the universe is speaking, and it's about to bend reality around you. The new moon on November 20th carries a rare cosmic frequency, one that opens doors, shifts timelines, and delivers miracles to those ready to receive. Right now, subtle signs are appearing in your life. They're whispers, nudges, and synchronicities designed to guide you to your next chapter. Some may seem small, almost ordinary, but ignore them, and the moment passes. Notice them, and your destiny begins to accelerate. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal 7 powerful signs that this new moon is activating your miracle energy. Signs that will shift your path, break old blocks, and push you into alignment with your highest self. If your heart is stirring, if your intuition is pulling, pay attention, because these signs are meant only for chosen ones like you. Stay until the last one, because the final sign is the rarest, the most powerful, and could change everything. This is your awakening. Your portal is opening. Your destiny is calling. Chosen one, before every major breakthrough, before every miracle, before every destiny shift, there is always a moment when your soul begins to tremble. Not in fear, not in confusion, but in recognition. A deep, internal shaking, as if your spirit knows something is coming long before your mind does. In the days leading up to the new moon on November 20th, you may have felt a rising emotional surge you couldn't explain. A heaviness in your chest for no clear reason. A strange mix of excitement and nervousness. A sense that something is about to happen, even though you cannot see it yet. This is not your imagination. This is not instability. This is not a breakdown. This is your energy grid waking up. This is your spirit preparing for a shift that will alter your path. For chosen ones, emotional surges are not random. They are signals. They are inner notifications from the universe that a new chapter is being loaded. Think of it as the moment before a storm breaks, when the air feels thick and electric. You can't see the storm yet, but you feel it. You sense the change building. That inner pressure is the universe rearranging your timeline. You might notice memories resurfacing, some from years ago, some you thought you'd forgotten, old conversations replaying in your mind, past relationships, past mistakes, past victories, flashing into your awareness. This is your soul clearing energetic residue from the old timeline. You cannot step into your next chapter carrying the emotional weight of your previous one. So your spirit forces you to release, reflect, and close loops you didn't even know were still open. You may feel an urge to disconnect from people or environments, not out of frustration, but because your energy is transitioning into a higher frequency. When your vibration rises, anything or anyone not aligned with that frequency becomes overwhelming. You don't want noise. You don't want chaos. You want stillness. You want quiet. You want space. That desire is not isolation. It is spiritual preparation. Some people around you might misunderstand this shift. They might think you're becoming distant or withdrawn. They might not see the transformation happening within you. But the truth is, your soul is recalibrating. Your emotions are reorganizing themselves to match the destiny that is about to arrive. What looks like silence from the outside is actually alignment happening on the inside. And then there is the pressure, the strange feeling that you need to get ready for something. You can't explain why. You just sense that life is about to move and you must be prepared. This pressure is not anxiety, it is intuition. It is divine timing whispering, your moment is approaching. The universe shakes you before it shifts you. Every emotional surge is a sign that your old identity is being stripped away so your new identity can emerge. This is why you've been feeling things more deeply than usual. Your emotions are not weakening, you're strengthening. You are tuning into a higher spiritual signal, one that only activates before a major breakthrough. Remember this, you are not losing control, you are gaining alignment. This emotional surge is not a warning, it is a confirmation, a sign that the miracle has already begun its journey toward you. You don't feel this way because something is going wrong. You feel this way because everything is finally starting to go right. The breakthrough hasn't shown itself yet, but your spirit already knows it's on the way. This is the first sign that divine timing is moving in your favor. This is the awakening before the shift. This is the emotional tremor before your destiny opens. Chosen one. Right before a major shift, right before a breakthrough that changes everything, life has a strange way of pausing. Sometimes it comes as a sudden stop. Sometimes it comes as a closing door you didn't see coming. And yet, it is never random. It is never meaningless. It is the universe realigning you with the path you were always meant to take. You may have experienced this already. Maybe a plan that felt certain falls apart at the last moment. Maybe someone you relied on pulls away. Maybe a deal, a project, or an opportunity you expected simply stalls. Maybe a path you were walking with confidence suddenly disappears beneath your feet. For a moment, it feels like loss. It feels like a mistake. It feels like life is punishing you. But hear this. This is not punishment. This is not failure. This is a signal, a cosmic nudge whispering, not this timeline, not this direction. You deserve better. The new moon on November 20th carries energy that is subtle yet powerful. It does not remove things to create voids. It removes them to redirect you. It clears the clutter from your destiny so the miracle waiting for you can arrive unblocked. It is not taking away. It is making space. It is not denying you. It is protecting you. You did not lose anything that mattered. Anything that left was never meant to accompany your higher self on this next journey. The universe has a vision for you, and sometimes that vision requires sudden stops so that you do not step into a timeline that is smaller, safer, or less abundant than the one meant for your soul. This pause, this sudden ending, may feel abrupt. It may feel confusing. You may even question your choices or feel frustrated at the timing. But what you are experiencing is a realignment that your mind cannot yet comprehend. It is the space before the miracle. It is the silence before the announcement. It is the clearing before the opening. Every chosen one encounters this pattern. Every soul that is about to step into a new level of destiny experiences the sudden halt. It is nature's way of ensuring that when the breakthrough comes, there is nothing blocking it. Everything that needed to leave has left. Every obstacle that could have delayed your miracle is now gone. So when the unexpected pause arrives, do not resist it. Do not fight it. Do not let fear or doubt cloud your vision. Instead, breathe. Feel the truth of it. Trust that the universe knows exactly what it is doing. You are being guided, protected, and prepared for something far greater than you can imagine. This ending is not an ending. It is a reroute to a miracle. A reroute that will eventually make everything make sense. When the new moon activates your destiny energy, the pieces that once fell apart will return in ways that feel seamless, magical, and perfectly timed. The moment that felt like a loss will later feel like the greatest blessing you ever received. Chosen one, remember this: every pause, every sudden ending, Every unexpected stop is a divine reset. It is the universe clearing the way for your path to expand. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. You are being prepared. And when the timing is right, everything that seemed lost will reveal itself as the first step toward your greatest miracle. Chosen one. When a destiny shift is approaching, the universe does not whisper. It starts speaking in patterns. It begins arranging signs, signals, and subtle clues around you. And around the new moon, on November 20th, these synchronicities don't just appear, they multiply. They become louder, sharper, and impossible to overlook. You may start seeing repeating numbers everywhere. 111 on a receipt, 222 on a clock, 444 on a license plate, 777 just when you're thinking about your future. These numbers appear not to impress you, but to guide you. They are the universe's way of tapping you on the shoulder and saying, "Pay attention, you're moving into alignment." You might think of someone you haven't spoken to in months, and minutes later, they text you or their name appears somewhere unexpected. You may hear a specific phrase repeated by different people in different places, as if the universe is sending the same message through multiple mouths. You may start seeing your birth date, your initials, or meaningful symbols appearing in random places, on signs, documents, screens, or even conversations you overhear. It feels too intentional to be coincidence. Because it is. Synchronicities are confirmations. They are the language of destiny. And the closer you get to a breakthrough, the faster these signs appear. It is like the universe is aligning events, energies, and people in real time just to prepare you for what's coming. Even time may begin to feel strange. Some days feel like they pass too quickly. Others feel unusually slow. Moments feel unreal. You may experience déjà vu more often. You may get the sense that everything happening around you is part of a bigger plan. This is not imagination. This is not wishful thinking. This is the energetic shift that occurs when your timeline begins to accelerate. When the new moon pulls your reality into a higher frequency, your awareness heightens. You begin noticing the signs that were always around you, but now they feel sharper and more meaningful. Your intuition becomes stronger. Your inner senses open wider. You feel connected to something beyond the physical world, something guiding you toward the next chapter of your life. Synchronicities are not random signs. They are confirmations that the universe is rearranging your path at a much higher level. It is showing you that what you are calling in is also moving toward you. The energy you have released into the universe, your prayers, your intentions, your hopes, is now returning piece by piece in symbolic form. And the most important thing to understand is this: synchronicities intensify only when something big is about to reveal itself. The universe has no reason to send repeated signals unless a shift is already in motion. So when you see those numbers, when you feel that pull, when you notice those strange alignments, recognize what is happening. You are not being haunted by coincidence. You are being guided by purpose. You are stepping into the flow of divine timing. Every sign you see is a message. Every alignment is a confirmation. Every synchronicity is a doorway. And together, they are preparing you for the moment when everything finally clicks into place. Because when the universe sends this many signs at once, it means only one thing: your life is syncing with something bigger, something that is ready to reveal itself in a way you could never expect. Chosen one. Before any major shift, before your life bends toward the miracle you've been waiting for, your inner world shifts first. It begins quietly, almost imperceptibly, a change in desire, a subtle realignment of what matters, and sometimes it comes as a startling realization. I don't want this anymore. Right before destiny changes, your inner compass recalibrates. What once thrilled you suddenly feels hollow. That project, that relationship, that goal that consumed you for months or even years loses its grip. What used to bring joy now leaves an echo of emptiness. Your heart starts whispering truths your mind has ignored for too long. At the same time, what once drained you, emotional weight, energy-sapping commitments, toxic attachments, becomes unbearable. You notice it more, feel it more, and suddenly the choice becomes clear. You cannot carry this forward. You were not meant to linger here. Your spirit is outgrowing what no longer serves you. Even fear itself begins to lose power. What once scared you feels irrelevant, diminished by the clarity now rising within. You may feel a strange confidence in the face of the unknown. Opportunities that once seemed impossible suddenly appear within reach, and the impossible itself begins to feel like an invitation. The shift in your inner desires is your soul waking up to its higher frequency. This is the new moon upgrade happening inside you. Your energy, your intentions, your very vibration is realigning with the path your higher self has been preparing. Your soul is no longer willing to settle for timelines, choices, or people that do not match the next chapter of your life. Pay attention to this feeling. It is a signal, a warning, a guide. It may appear as dissatisfaction, frustration, or even impatience, but it is the voice of your higher self insisting, "You were born for more. Stop settling." When your desires shift, it is not merely about external circumstances. It is about the evolution of your entire being. You are moving faster than your environment. Your mind, your heart, and your spirit are aligning with possibilities that have been invisible until now. This is why old patterns feel uncomfortable, old routines feel confining, old limitations feel intolerable. The inner shift is subtle, yet profound. It may not be immediately obvious to those around you. They may not understand why you've changed. They may not see why you suddenly say no to what once seemed essential. But this is your higher self, preparing you for a pivotal decision. A choice that will unlock doors, bend timelines, and open the path for everything you've been calling in. Listen closely. Your intuition is louder than ever. Your energy is sharper. Your awareness is heightened. Every discomfort, every restlessness, every sudden sense of, "I don't want this anymore," is a cosmic cue. It is your internal GPS guiding you toward alignment, signaling that the shift is imminent, that the new moon is about to amplify your destiny. Chosen one, understand this. Your inner shift is not a rejection of life. It is an acceptance of what you were always meant to step into. It is the preparation, the unlocking, the awakening. And once you honor this inner transformation, the external miracle you have been waiting for will begin to manifest with precision, speed, and undeniable clarity. Chosen one, there comes a moment when destiny stops speaking in riddles and begins to speak directly to you. When the new moon on November 20th aligns with your path, that moment arrives. And it often comes in forms so subtle, you might almost dismiss them if you're not paying attention. During this window, you may receive something sudden, a message, a call, an idea that seems to come from nowhere, a chance that appears out of the blue, a sign that makes your heart skip a beat, a new direction that calls to you in a way you cannot ignore, a connection that surprises you, an offer that feels too perfectly timed to be coincidence. It will not always feel monumental at first. Often it arrives quietly, casually, almost casually. You may see it as small, insignificant, or even inconvenient. But in reality, it carries life-changing energy, a frequency designed to activate a chain reaction in your life, one that your future self has been waiting for. The new moon doesn't strike like lightning. It whispers, it nudges, it taps you on the shoulder until you can no longer ignore it. That idea that suddenly appears in your mind at the exact right moment. That person who enters your life just when you need guidance. That opportunity that seems minor but contains the seed of abundance. That whisper is destiny knocking. All you need to do is recognize it, notice it, feel it. There will be a subtle sense inside you that says, "This is meant for me." That recognition is the key. That acknowledgement is the doorway. Accept it, and you step into the momentum that aligns your reality with your highest potential. Ignore it, and the opportunity may quietly pass, waiting for another alignment to awaken it. You may not see the full impact immediately. Sometimes the effect of this new moon message unfolds over days or weeks. A small spark may grow into a fire. A brief conversation may transform into a lifelong connection. A tiny shift may lead to a miraculous breakthrough. But the energy begins the moment you recognize the sign and say yes to it internally. This is why the new moon is so powerful. It sends opportunities disguised as whispers, not grand announcements. The universe knows that subtlety is often the most powerful force. You don't need dramatic fanfare. You don't need certainty. You only need to be awake, aware, and aligned enough to notice the shift when it touches your life. Chosen one, remember this. The doorway may appear in unexpected ways. It may feel inconvenient. It may require courage. It may challenge your plans. But it is a doorway your future self has already walked through. In the timelines the universe has prepared for you. That message, that call, that chance. It is not random. It is intentional, precise, and transformative. Your role is simple. Recognize it. Accept it. Step through it. Say yes to the subtle miracle and allow your life to align with the destiny that is ready to meet you. Because when you do, everything begins to shift. Chosen one. Right now, as the new moon on November 20th begins to awaken its energy, you may notice a pull, a tug on your spirit, a subtle but undeniable force drawing you towards something you cannot fully name. It may feel like a whisper, a nudge, or a quiet urgency that you cannot ignore. And make no mistake, this pull is deliberate. It is not random. It is the gravitational force of your future timeline pulling you closer to what you are meant to step into. You may feel drawn to learn something new, a subject, a skill, or an insight that seems to have appeared at the exact right moment. You may feel called to visit a specific place, a street, a city, or even a room that holds the key to the next chapter of your life. You may feel compelled to reach out to someone even if it makes no logical sense. A message, a call, a reconnection could shift everything. Some may feel an urge to change their environment. Perhaps a room needs to be cleared, a home rearranged, or a space left behind. Others may feel inspired to start a project, something that aligns with a dream they have been hesitant to pursue. For some, this pull may manifest as a desire to end a cycle, to release an old habit, let go of a relationship, or move away from what no longer serves them. You may even feel the pressure to take a risk, something that terrifies yet excites you, something that feels uncertain but undeniably necessary. Or perhaps it comes as a call to listen to your intuition more deeply, to trust your inner knowing over logic or expectation. This feeling is not coincidence. It is not wishful thinking. It is divine timing awakening within you. The universe is orchestrating this pull because it is guiding you to a pivotal moment, one that could define the trajectory of your life. The energy of this new moon is raising your vibration, aligning you with the frequency of your destiny and drawing you toward what you are ready to receive. If you feel called, do not ignore it. Hesitation may delay your entry into this alignment. Doubt may confuse the signal, but trust that this gravitational pull is precise and purposeful. It is the universe's way of saying, this is the next step. This is your alignment. This is your moment. Every chosen one experiences this pull differently. For some, it will feel like curiosity that cannot be contained. For others, an almost magnetic sense that something is waiting for them somewhere beyond the familiar. It may feel uncomfortable, inconvenient, or even challenging. But that is the nature of growth. The things that pull you forward toward your higher path often push against what you have known. This is your moment to answer the call, to follow the invisible thread that has been tugging at your consciousness, to step into the currents of the new moon's energy with trust. Your destiny is calling, and the universe is guiding you gently yet insistently toward the place, the person, the idea, or the choice that will unlock the next phase of your life. Chosen one, recognize it, trust it, move toward it. The pull you feel is not random. It is the universe nudging you into your miraculous next chapter. And when you follow it, your life begins to realign in ways that will feel both magical and inevitable. Chosen one, there is a final sign, the rarest sign, the one that changes everything. The new moon on November 20th is carrying an energy unlike any other, a frequency designed to push your life into alignment in ways that feel miraculous, impossible, and yet entirely destined. This is the moment when the universe bends reality for those ready to receive it. For many chosen ones, a sudden miracle or destiny twist arrives. It may take the form of unexpected luck, a breakthrough that appears out of nowhere, a financial blessing that shifts your stability, a surprising message, news that opens a chapter you could not have imagined, a turning point in a relationship, a career, or your personal journey, even a sudden shift in someone's heart, or a moment of clarity that rewires your perception of life itself. The arrival may feel abrupt, quick, almost unreal, but that is the nature of this energy. The new moon carries a miracle frequency that accelerates timelines. It removes blocks that have been holding you for years. It breaks barriers that once seemed permanent. It shifts entire paths with a single decision, a single message, or a single act of alignment. You may not understand how or why it happens, but the truth is simple. The universe has prepared this. All the delays, all the endings, all the subtle signs, all the inner shifts, they have been orchestrating this precise moment. This is the culmination of months, even years of preparation. And the energy you feel now is the trigger. For some, the miracle appears as a sudden opportunity, a chance that seems too perfect to be coincidence, arriving at exactly the right time. For others, it is a message that opens their mind to a reality they have not yet imagined. For others still, it may be financial, spiritual, or emotional, a release of energy that suddenly gives them access to what they have been calling into existence. The key is your awareness. You must recognize it. You must feel it. When the universe aligns, it rarely announces itself with fanfare. It works quietly, quickly, and decisively. The miracles of this new moon are are not always grand in appearance. They are grand in effect. A small shift can trigger a cascade that changes everything. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. This is divine timing in motion. You may feel stunned, awed, even disoriented. But that is because the universe is operating at a speed your old self is not yet accustomed to. Your path can shift in an instant. A single choice, a single yes, a single recognition of your opportunity can unlock a destiny you have been waiting for. The energy of this new moon carries a rare cosmic signature: timeline acceleration. For chosen ones, this is a moment when life no longer unfolds in incremental steps. Instead, it leaps forward. Obstacles dissolve, paths converge, opportunities manifest instantly. What once required years may now take days or hours. The energy is designed to reward those who have aligned themselves with preparation, intuition, and trust. Chosen one, pay attention, be present, be aware. This is the moment you have been spiritually trained to recognize. This is the moment when the miracle arrives. It may feel sudden, it may feel unreal, it may feel as if reality itself is bending to your favor. Because it is. The new moon on November 20th is not just another lunar cycle. It is a doorway, a portal, a shift in your timeline. And for those ready to step through, it will transform your life in ways you have only dreamed of. The miracle is here, the twist is happening, and your destiny is ready to be rewritten, instantly, unmistakably, and irreversibly. Chosen one, now you see it. The signs, the synchronicities, the subtle pulls, they were never random. They were your universe speaking directly to you. Each nudge, each pause, each moment of clarity has been preparing you for this new moon. And if you've been feeling it in your heart, if your soul has been restless, now you know why. This is the energy that shifts timelines. This is the energy that opens doors you never thought possible. What seemed delayed, blocked, or impossible is now aligning. Your path is clearing. Your opportunities are arriving. Your breakthrough is not somewhere in the future. It's moving toward you right now. Remember this: miracles do not always arrive as grand gestures. Sometimes they arrive as whispers, as subtle signs, as unexpected opportunities that feel too precise to be coincidence. But when you recognize them, when you step into them fully, your reality begins to change. Suddenly, undeniably, forever. The new moon is your portal. The universe is ready to accelerate your destiny. But you must recognize the moments, trust the pulls, and embrace the shifts. You are not here by accident. You are a chosen one. Your timing is now. So take this energy, carry it with you, and step forward into alignment. Say yes to the synchronicities, yes to the opportunities, yes to the miracles. Because this November 20th new moon is not just another date on the calendar. It is a doorway to everything you've been calling into your life. Your destiny is real. Your miracle is real. Your path is ready. And all that remains is for you to step into it.